Hey guys, how you doing? Just real quick little update on my Lion Steel TiSpine. I had a problem with the Elmax and it looks like it was just a burnt edge, you know, overheated steel on the edge when they were putting the edges on. Two things. For a gentleman folder, I really think it could have been ground thinner, but you just say generally production knives, even a lot of custom makers, it just this a lot of people are scared to grind the knives thinner just because, you know, a lot of people could misuse them, abuse them, and have problems with it. So there is general pretty good rule of thumb that you're not gonna get the knife with less than, you know, 20 thousandths behind the edge, which this was also around that, around 20 thousandths. Another thing I've noticed also when I was working with it, resharpening it, it was actually set, the apex angle was actually set pretty large. It was about 20 degrees per side, which is pretty steep. And I definitely want to have a nicer, finer edge on a knife like this. Nice gentleman folder, you know, nice light use, small and elegant knife. This is not the knife that I would go into the woods and baton with and stuff like that. So I thinned it down, again had the fun with the grinder, and it came out really nice. Now, one of the most enjoyable things for me now is that I can make even convex grind looks really good. This is convex ground. I did, if you remember, the flat was just maybe like 1/8 of an inch underneath that hole. I brought it all the way up to the bottom of the hole. You see pretty much same on both sides, have the lines perfect straight, and brought it down to, it has a convex grind and convex like a micro bevel. That has, it looks like about 12 DPS, 12 degrees per side, something like that. It's under 15, so it's very lean grind, very lean, very sharp edge, very good. Look at that, very good slicer, very good slicer. I mean, good cutting performance. Also drastically increased the edge holding. I already did some tests with this, and definitely drastically increase the edge holding just from the one resharpening. I did try to remove as least metal as possible from the edges, barely removed any, but I needed to get rid of that weakened steel on the very edge that was overheated probably. And again, did that really nice satin finish. Nice thing was that the whole knife had the nice satin finish before, so you can probably barely even see that it was reground. It's almost identical to the factory satin finish which you see on the flat. You see the transition there, it's almost identical. Only giving thing is, so before the swedge was coming up to that point, now I brought it up, the main grind, so that's like a giving factor that you could see, but that, you know, it was reground, it was brought up higher. And also this connection here was, you know, before it was coming down about quarter inch close to the tip. That's where the meeting point was from the flat. So that's about it. And you know, obviously this is the hole, but it actually still looks good because the line is perfect with the bottom of the hole. You still see the logo and everything, so it came out nice. And definitely increased the edge holding just because, like I said, I removed that bad metal from the edge. And also thicken up the thin down the grind, which increased the performance, and thin down the edge, also the angle, lower the angle by a fair amount actually. I was surprised to see that. There's a lot of, I actually came across that there's a lot of talk on the forums, you know, some people love, some people hate Elmax, some people are scared. Like I said, you know, Elmax is really good steel. It wasn't overhyped. It deserved the steel of the year. It was a couple years back. It is excellent steel. It really can run circles about, you know, stuff like 154 CMS 30 VS 35 VN. It is a lot better. But like I said, it's don't judge it if you get a bad piece from a factory. And even if it is bad piece, most likely it is just overheated edge, so it's fairly easy to, you know, fix up, or if you actually fix up over time, if you use it, resharpen, you will remove the metal and it will get better and better. So you will end up with really good steel. And again, like when I say a lot of people have problems, it's just general term of a lot, you know, it's a lot of, you know, hypothetically speaking, it's not like every other knife is bad, it's just like a fair amount of people have problems from compared to some other steels that have been around for a while. You know, you very rarely have a problem with it because people, the manufacturer, the people that work there are already used to them, they know how to grind them. This is fairly new, so people make mistakes, I guess. So I love this. It's hopefully it's gonna hold edge good, but I still think it's still gonna get better and better, because like I said, I didn't remove like big amount of steel, only a little bit, and even that already increased the quality of the steel on that very edge. I already did a bunch of testing and it held up pretty good. So it's still not as good as what I had on the custom Elmax, but it's getting there, and I think it's gonna get there soon. So happy that again grinder helped me to do it nice. It, like I said, you wouldn't probably even notice that it was reground. So let me know what you think, guys. Hope that helps somebody. Hope I didn't discourage to buy some Elmax knives, because they are good steels. And one more thing, this knife is expensive. Somebody was like, whoa, that is really overpriced. It is expensive, that is true, but you do have to consider, you cannot, there's very few knives actually. I think actually, as far as I know, only Lion Steel did couple, they did that, what is it, SR1 I think it was, that it's integral. Now some people don't know what integral is. Integral is when the whole scales, the two scales are not two scales, it's actually one piece of titanium. So imagine that there was a machine that had the block of titanium, you know, imagine this is black, and they actually, the machine had to carve everything on the inside, everything was carved out from the one piece of titanium. So it is really a lot of programming, a lot of work the machine has to do, and a lot of materials you have to start with. Obviously I'm not a big on that thing. I don't personally really care about it. I just love the knife, how it looked, that's why I got it. I would love if they would do just regular two scales with the standoffs, you know, that they would drop the price probably to the half of this, which would be awesome. But I think they just wanted to do that statement, you know, that hey, we can do this. And it's a really cool knife, it is a beautiful knife, and it is well made, so can, you know, it's, don't be so quick on saying, oh, it's overpriced. It really isn't. You know, if you look at the custom knives like this, about these materials, this quality, you're gonna look, you know, also a big step up from the regular custom knife, because it is a lot of machinery and a lot of skills you have to do with the machinery to do something like this. So that's why the price is so high. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.